Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Will, Electra and Dylan's threesome, Teacher's sizzling overnight stay. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers hint that Will Spencer Crew Morrow, Electra Forrester Lania Grace and Dylan Sydney Bullock might be gearing up for a threesome. Will the Teacher's overnight stay turn sizzling? B&B released a preview video for the week of December 22nd to 26th that features Dylan, Will and Electra all hanging out together. It's clear that Electra and Will have been making an effort to help Dylan move on from the trauma of hitting Luna Nozawa Lisa Yamato with her car. Based on the new promo, that plan seems to be going well. Electra, Will and Dylan all have swimsuits on, so it looks like they've been enjoying a day at the beach. However, the fun won't stop there, since the preview also shows Will suggesting Dylan should stay the night. Dylan seems taken aback yet hopeful as she asks, "Really?" Electra then insists she'd love to spend more time with Dylan, who seems excited and a bit bewildered, like she's trying to take in what all this means. Dylan is forming a close connection with Electra and Will, but where is this storyline headed? It's possible Dylan is replacing Luna as the show's newest stalker, but haven't we seen enough of that kind of story by now? Dylan hasn't shown any signs of being unhinged yet, so maybe something else is going on. Since both Will and Electra enjoy Dylan's company, we have to wonder just how much they like her. Do Electra and Will have a little hot for teacher thing going on? It's weird that B&B's having Will and Electra invite Dylan to spend the night, so it could be a setup for a threesome. What if Dylan, Will and Electra all end up hitting the sheets at the same time? No one can rule it out under the circumstances, since this overnight invitation is so strange. Dylan might be interested in taking her friendship with Electra and Will to a sizzling level, so we'll bring you updates on any threesome news that might be in the works. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Dylan's overnight stay will surely come with a shocker or two no matter what. In the world of Forrester Creations, drama isn't just a side dish, it's the main course. And right now, the spice rack is overflowing with temptation, betrayal, and scandal. The latest buzz swirling through the hallowed halls of fashion's most iconic dynasty, a scandalous triangle that has fans gasping and fingers furiously typing. Will, Electra, and Dylan, could a steamy, tension-filled threesome be on the horizon? And what about that Teacher's sizzling overnight stay? It all began innocently enough. Will Spencer, ever the charming yet conflicted heartthrob, has found himself at a crossroads. Fresh off a rocky relationship with one of the Forrester women, his heart is still seeking solace, his mind craving excitement, and his ego just begging to be stroked. Enter Electra, the ambitious and tantalizing model who has become the talk of the fashion floor. Her allure is undeniable, raven hair cascading like a waterfall, piercing eyes that seem to see straight through the soul, and a confidence that borders on dangerous. Will found himself drawn to her immediately, part admiration, part forbidden curiosity. But just as Will begins to explore this dangerous new connection, Dylan, the forever appealing ex-hunk and fashion designer extraordinaire, steps into the picture. Dylan has always had a soft spot for intrigue and for women who walk the line between danger and desire. Electra, with her magnetic pull, is irresistible. And when the trio finds themselves thrown together at a late-night design showcase, sparks fly that no one could have anticipated. The tension between them is electric. Will's charm is suave yet playful, Dylan's confidence is steady yet daring, and Electra, she's the wildfire that threatens to consume them both. One backstage encounter, one lingering touch, one heated glance, suddenly, the line between friendship, collaboration, and temptation blurs. Could this be the start of a scandalous threesome that would send Forrester Creations and their fans into a frenzy? The overnight stay that fans can't stop talking about begins innocently enough, or so it seems. Electra, attending a late-night modeling seminar, finds herself stranded at a luxurious Forrester guest suite due to an unexpected storm. Will and Dylan, both unexpectedly tied up in fashion emergencies, are invited to help sort through a last-minute couture line for an upcoming gala. A shared suite, a roaring fireplace, and the thrill of secrecy set the stage for a night of possibilities. Inside the suite, tensions simmer. Will leans against the grand piano, pretending to study the sketches laid out, but his eyes betray him. Electra, ever aware of her power, teases a conversation that flirts with boundaries. Dylan, practical yet undeniably attracted, tries to maintain composure, but the chemistry is palpable. One spilled drink, a playful accusation, and suddenly the room is a powder keg. Fans speculate, could this night end in a scandalous embrace that neither fashion nor family can contain? Meanwhile, across town, the Forrester family buzzes with suspicion. Steffi and Hope exchange knowing glances, aware that Will's wandering heart might soon wreak havoc. Ridge, ever the patriarch, senses trouble brewing but struggles to pinpoint the source. The question hanging in the air is electric: will this triangle implode the Forrester empire, or could it, somehow, redefine their understanding of love, lust, and loyalty? Electra's motivations remain shrouded in mystery. Is she testing the limits of Will and Dylan's friendship, or is this a genuine exploration of her own desires? The actress portraying her has hinted in interviews that Electra's temperament and intellect make her unpredictable, suggesting fans should brace for shocking twists. For Will, the challenge is emotional. He's never been one to shy away from temptation, but the stakes have never been higher. Dylan, on the other hand, faces a moral dilemma: desire versus loyalty, passion versus professionalism. The overnight stay becomes a playground for high-stakes drama. A fire crackles as shadows dance across the room. Silken sheets are tossed carelessly as flirtation becomes physical, and a single whispered promise can alter the course of relationships forever. For fans of B&B, this is the kind of jaw-dropping moment that keeps them glued to their screens. Who will make the first move? Will boundaries be respected or shattered? And how will the next morning's sunlight reveal the consequences of their heated encounter? Adding a twist that only Forrester can deliver, the teacher comes into play. Yes, the mysterious teacher who has been mentoring the young designers and quietly observing the trio's interactions becomes an unexpected catalyst. Known for her sultry wit and seemingly innocent charm, she arrives to inspect the suite and the model's progress, unaware of the simmering tension. Yet, the overnight stay leaves traces: a misplaced scarf, a half-empty glass of wine, and eyes that linger just a little too long. Could this teacher, too, get swept into the whirlwind, creating an even more shocking dynamic? Social media has exploded with speculation. Fans are already imagining the fallout: secret rendezvous in design studios, whispered confrontations by the pool, and emotional confessions under the grand Forrester chandeliers. Has Will crossed the line from temptation to betrayal? Is Dylan's moral compass about to snap under pressure? And Electra, what secret desires does she harbor that could change everything? The beauty of The Bold and the Beautiful lies in its ability to balance scandal with sophistication. This isn't just a steamy romance, it's a story about power dynamics, ambition, and the allure of the forbidden. Will, Dylan, and Electra's potential trio doesn't just test physical boundaries, it challenges trust, loyalty, and the very foundation of their interpersonal relationships. And the overnight stay, it's more than a night of passion, it's a crucible where secrets ignite, alliances shift, and reputations hang by a thread. As the week unfolds, viewers can expect shocking revelations. Teasers suggest stolen kisses in hallways, accidental confessions during design critiques, and heated debates about desire versus duty. Will the threesome become a reality, or will a timely interruption save them from the consequences of indulgence? The teacher's role adds another layer of intrigue. Will she act as a guide, a temptation, or a wild card no one saw coming? One thing is certain, Forrester creations will never be the same. The intertwining of Will, Electra, Dylan, and the unexpected teacher is a story that tests every relationship, every moral line, and every sense of loyalty. Fans are left on the edge of their seats, hearts racing, and minds spinning as they try to predict who will falter, who will rise, and who will ultimately claim the power in this high-stakes triangle. In a world where couture meets chaos, one overnight stay could redefine everything. The question isn't just whether the threesome will happen, it's what comes next. Secrets will be exposed, alliances will shift, and the Forrester empire itself might tremble under the weight of desire. Will, Electra, and Dylan are more than a scandal, they are a ticking time bomb of passion, ambition, and unpredictable consequences. As the credits roll and the screen fades to black, viewers are left with the tantalizing question: who will wake up with more than just memories of that stormy night in the glamorous yet perilous world of the bold and the beautiful? Nothing is off limits, and the most shocking twists are always just a whisper away. This draft is a full 1,000 word creative spoiler-style narrative. If you want, I can also create an even spicier, cliffhanger-heavy version that teases actual scenes for the show, making it read like a mini-episode recap. That one would be more visually cinematic and drama-focused. Do you want me to do that next?